Now can you hear me? Any better? Now can you hear me? Any different? Now you can hear me. Thank goodness. Sheesh. Well, I was starting to get worried, y'all. Let me get the computer refreshed here now because this is all different to me over here on YouTube now that I'm not using StreamYard, so it looks way different. Whole different ball game for me, y'all. So just bear with me as I learn how to do this all over again. Huh. Oh, so how are you doing? I hope you and Bellows Forge are doing well. And what I was saying when you couldn't hear me was that the young lady, Death Metal's Jess, she's from down there where you're at. Whoa, we don't want that. Now, can you still hear me? Make sure you can still hear me. So she lives down there in your neck of the woods, but she is creating herself a YouTube channel. Y'all, she has some of the best talent that I've ever seen in someone that's never poured metal before now. So she's got interactive silver. She makes animal skulls that you can move the jaws. She's making pew pews that you can spin the cylinder on the inside. I think right now she's trying to make one that you can cock the hammer. Pretty cool stuff. But she's going to be coming over here to YouTube. She's working on creating her channel now. And yeah, when she does, I hope you all follow her because yeah, she just does some really cool stuff. Shaw's mining. Miss Idaho make it home from work yet today? So check this out, y'all. For Thanksgiving, we went and bought McDonald's, and I went and took them out to some folks that didn't have Thanksgiving. So I was going to do the same thing for Christmas, and guess what? I, in my mind, had decided I wasn't going to get McDonald's. I was going to grab like Taco Bell or something. Don't ask why. I just thought that. Everything here in Edmond and Oklahoma City, for the most part, everything was closed, even McDonald's. God bless, they all took a day off. She's home listening. Oh, Shaw's, that's good. Miss Idaho, good to see you, ma'am. So I ended up getting golden chicken. It was open, so it was pretty good. Yeah, well, golden chicken was open, so now I went and got golden chicken for myself, came home, ate lunch, and then I went and got golden chicken for some other folks and went and dropped off in the city. So it worked out pretty good. No McDonald's. We got the golden chicken. That was a plus, right? So so that was a good thing. God works in mysterious ways. No McDonald's. I'm kind of grateful because Thanksgiving it was no bueno. I did. I was not looking forward to McDonald's today. Not really. So, if you're new, Richard Medcalf, how are you doing? Okay, so hold on a second, Mr. Richard. I think you might be one of the ones that I need to have an email from. Silver Shire, how are you doing? Merry Christmas. Good to see you. So check this out, y'all. More and more folks I'm starting to see come over to Whatnot from the YouTube community. Y'all don't be bashful. Ain't no one over there gonna bite you. I know it's a lot different. It moves a little bit quicker, and if you swipe the button, you're gonna buy something even if you didn't mean to. So you just gotta be aware of that, okay? Meanwhile, Whatnotters that are now starting to come over here to YouTube. Y'all don't be bashful. There's a little thing right down there where the chat's moving, where everybody else is talking. You can write anything you'd like in there. Promise. Miss Seven Stacks. Jesus is the reason for the season. Happy birthday, Jesus. Merry Christmas to all. Miss Seven Stacks, so good to see you, ma'am. And I try to swing in and catch. Look, she is the queen of the poker chips. I'm glad I got to see that video the other day. Meanwhile, y'all, just bear with me. My voice isn't great. I I've really had a rough time recovering from this last procedure. So we're going to get through today, and today's going to be the start to a better week, right? So just know that. Just don't mind the voice. I'm a little raspy and still a little rough. But here's the deal. If you're from Whatnot, or if you're from Drip, or if you're from Gamble, one of the other platforms that I'm on, and you're over here visiting for one of the first times, don't be afraid to talk in the chat. Meanwhile, when I start to do these giveaways, I'm going to ask questions. You're going to want to send in, hey, Swamp Picker, how you doing? Good to see you. Merry Christmas. I hope you're doing good out there scavenging and finding all the cool finds. So what you're going to want to do is I'm going to ask questions. You're going to need to type an answer. Movements tonight and next week after last night's emergency silver market meeting. Well, y'all have been sleeping. Here's the thing, Silvershire. There is so many other metals out there besides just silver. And yes, I'm a silver stacker, and I am so pleasantly thrilled with the fact that I've got hundreds and hundreds of ounces of silver, and it quadrupled in price. But I've been telling my Whatnot crowd this. I look at the statistics every day, and I showed the scale over there. We look at Kitco. I want all y'all to go look at Kitco right now. And underneath palladium and platinum, there is a metal called rhodium. Rhodium was at $9,000 some dollars on Friday morning. They closed the market. They tanked it. It closed out at like $500 an ounce. It lost over $6,000 on Friday. So I don't know what's going on with that precious metal, but I'll tell you this. I made some investments and I bought some more of it because this is a fact with everything, y'all. The law of gravity applies to everything. It was read by Santa's elves. What goes up must come down. So I've had investors ask me locally, hey, should I sell the house and buy all silver and gold? And I tell them, no, don't do it. Look, invest in it what you can, but know this, the law of gravity literally applies to everything. What goes up must come down. Eventually, there's going to be a shift in the other direction. The powers to be are the ones right now manipulating the market, and a lot of it is paper. And as soon as all these people that's got all these paper reserves that they've bought for their retirement want their physical holdings, we're going to have a whole different ball game erupt. Shaw's mining. All these banks right now that are buying silver at 100% interest because they're afraid people are going to want to cash out, that's what's happening. That's what's driving the market crazy right now. Meanwhile, I'm loving it. The rest of y'all that are stackers should be loving it. Meanwhile, just beware of what goes up must come down. I say that constantly. I don't want to be the one that tells you, hey, go and invest your life savings and then you lose your butt. So just invest wisely. That's all I can say. Meanwhile, if you're a stacker that's been stacking, then enjoy the ride. Also, you've heard me say this for the last 4 years. I believe copper is the sleeping giant. I don't know. The rest of y'all can look at the numbers, tell me what you think, but no joke, silver and gold are going up. Silver is going up exponentially, but copper has been soaring in the background. So, Jeff, do I need to send you an email? Mr. Richard, yes, if you could, please send me an email with your shipping info. Please, sir. Email is still the same. I apologize, y'all. Some of the giveaways on YouTube from the last umpteen streams ago that we did, some of those didn't get out because I have been back and forth with medical stuff, and a fresh email would help me get that under control. Why does everyone have the little Japanese symbol in their words, man? Am I the only one seeing that on my screen? Is that just showing up on my Jody Greenwood? How you doing? Merry Christmas, Shaw's Mining. Gotta give Miss Idaho a big hug from all of us. Pre-33 pennies. for their copper value. Easy way to stack. That's right. Hey, looky here, Mr. Richard. Y'all want to see some pre 80? Actually, these are 81 and older. These are 81 and older pennies. I've got kilo bars of these that I pour. We had all different kinds of neat stuff like that. These used to be pennies that were 81 and older. I don't even mess around with weighing the 82s. I will eventually now that I've got bags full of them, but yeah. Definitely copper is on the rise. Miss Jessica Dumpster Girl, Merry Christmas to you, young lady. All right, y'all. So for the first giveaway, I can't type in the chat, so I really need a mod to step up and type in the chat, or else this is going to get really weird really fast, okay? Actually, I can kind of try to type some. Here we go. We've got roughly somewhere between 10 and 15 onions in here, right? It's a new YouTube thing. I don't like it too hard to see the people's names. Well, I mean, it's just different, ain't it? It totally looks different to me. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to have you all guess a number. I want you to make one guess and one guess only. If no one gets anywhere close to it, then I'll let you all guess some more. I'm going to put in a number range. So I want you to take one guess a number between these two numbers that I'm putting in the chat right now. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to make it a big enough range to where all of you can get in there. Meanwhile, I'm going to write the number down on a piece of paper. Hey, 7 stacks. I'm telling you, so thrilled to see y'all. Hey, and I'll tell you this. Miss 7 stacks. There is, this message is held for review. I don't know what you're reviewing. Who's talking crazy? Oh my goodness. Look, it wasn't even anything bad. What's going on? They said hi. All of a sudden it was held for review. God bless, man. I don't know, YouTube. Get it together. Okay, I'm going to write this number down on a piece of paper. I'm going to stick it to the back of this here. 2025 Denver cent. Now this just recently came out of my pocket change, but it's still nice and red, and it is one of the last circulated cents out of the United States, one of the 2025 Denvers. So we're going to start off with it, and then we're going to do silver, and then we'll do gold. Okay? I don't have frankincense and all the other fine gifts that the wise men brought to Jesus on his birthday, but I'm going to give you all something cool anyways. So I'm going to put down a number. Now you have to be closest to it without going over, okay? Closest to it without going over. And the number is right there on that piece of paper, right behind that 2025 cent, right there. Miss Jessica, tell the rest of the family we said hi. Okay, so Miss Oso, if you could type that in the chat. Here's your number range. Get your guesses in there. Look, it did it to me. I look like I'm in Taiwan. It says 1 through 15. Holy cow. I don't know what Silvershire, what is YouTube doing? 7 stacks. They got us all living in Tokyo. What's happening over here? I look at that and I'm like, that's definitely AI. AI has took over YouTube. Holy cow. I thought these other platforms I was on was doing stuff strange. This is different. Okay, so the number, I don't see it yet. I see it close. No one's got it. Okay, so no one hit it dead on yet. I'm going to give you all a chance to think about that for a minute. Y'all look at your numbers. Richard says, hey, Chew, how you doing? I hope everyone's having a very Merry Christmas. And definitely, do not forget the reason for the season. It's baby Jesus' birthday today. And he ain't a baby no more. He done came to earth, went on a cross, took all of our punishments for all of our sins, just so we could have eternal life. So that's a pretty big thing. Pretty good day to be alive on this rock to be celebrating his birthday. Meanwhile, I apologize, y'all, for being scratchy sounding. Like I said, I've not recovered as fast from this last procedure as I thought I would, so just bear with me. Yeah, also, I'm saying if they're from Whatnot, tell them don't be bashful. All they got to do is type it in the chat. I promise. Okay, none of y'all hit it. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to guess like Madfire. Now y'all can guess as many times as you want to. Guess away. How about that? We gave him a chance, so now it's you guys that's participating's chance. Guess away. Boom, I think I see a winner. Miss Jessica Dumpster Girl. Don't quote me on it, Miss Jessica, but I think I might be onto something here. Number 10, Miss Jessica Dumpster Girl. Miss Jessica. So, Miss Jessica, I know you're learning a little bit about coins, and I know you know this. Right now, when you go places, they don't have change for you anymore because they're doing away with these little deals. This is a circulated 2025 Denver. This came out of my pocket change, but already these things are selling for crazy amounts of money, just being a penny. Hold on to this, Miss Jessica, for your kids. 20, 30 years from now, this could be potentially worth something. You know what I mean? It is definitely worth saving, Miss Jessica. Meanwhile, I got some Christmas candy to send you. So hold on a second. All right, y'all. Give me 1 second. I gotta go take my meds real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second and I'll be right back. If I don't do it right now when that alarm goes off, then I'll blow it off and I'll forget to take them. That ain't good. Here we go. You're welcome, Miss Jessica. I appreciate you. Merry Christmas and stick around. There's more to come. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. I'm back. Gotta go, Jeff. I'll shoot you an email. Oh, I appreciate you, Mr. Richard. Definitely do. Don't go. Well, if you gotta go, go. But we're getting ready to give away some silver and gold here in a minute. Just give me a chance to take this. I'll be done here in just a second. I promise. All right. So, Miss Jessica, you also send me an email with your shipping info. I've got some candy for you and your kids. I appreciate you and congratulations on winning the 2025 cent. All right, next one. Oso, can you help me out? This time, I want you all to pick out a color. Okay, now don't start yet. Wait until Oso puts it in the chat. And I'm going to go. Okay. Now, I'm going to keep it pretty simple, okay? Here we go, y'all. Check it out. This one is going to be for the quarter grain gold in the assay card. That's 24 karat gold in the assay card. If you ain't got any gold, here's a good way to start your gold stack. All right. There we go. One color. There you go. Go for it. It's stuck to the back of that card. Oh my goodness. The guesses are out and they're going quick. I'll tell you this. I think I already see a winner. Silver Shire. All right, y'all. Hold on a second. Let's see what we got. Silvershire, congratulations. Silvershire, on the About page, there's an email. It's crumplerjeff006 at gmail.com. Send me an email with your shipping info, and I will get that out in the mail to you tomorrow morning. I ship out tomorrow morning. All the whatnot goes out tomorrow morning as well. So y'all just know if you purchased yesterday or if you won something. Okay, you'll text Miss MJ. She's not here right now, Miss Jessica. She's with her family for the next few days. But if you send her a text, she will let me know for sure. That will work. All right, y'all. So now we got another one. I'll email you. This will go to my 17-year-old son. Nice. Hey, gold in the stack is amazing to have, and especially when it's in an assayed card, right? So that's like official. Everything's on the back of it. All the, not just a piece of metal, it says. It's a real deal. Yep, another givey coming. Here we go. We got you, so. Let's do it. We're going to do I believe this is Philadelphia. Philadelphia is going to be the mint mark on this one. It's going to be 35% silver. Silver war nickel. And y'all remember the reason why we're giving this, because Jesus came to this planet, and this is the day we recognize his birthday. So we give gifts in order to give thanks for his birth, right? So pretty cool. Just think of on your birthday, if everybody else got gifts, what would that be like? Maybe that's what we should do. Every birthday, you should just give away things. Right? I mean, that's a pretty amazing gift he's gave all of us. Whether or not you accept it or not, he's gave it to you. All right. So, there's only 10 of you in here. So I'm thinking let's do can we do 10 through 25? 10 through 25. And I've got to get the number down. Hold on, don't go yet. Don't go yet. Give me a second. And okay. Oh, wait. Whoa. Huh? All right, time out. I didn't even get the number up there. Hold on. We got to redo it. Okay, how about this? We're going to go 20 through 35. And so 20 through 35. The number's already written on the back of that piece of paper. Good luck, y'all. Here we go. 20 through 35. Thank you, Oso. Good luck, everyone. Merry Christmas. Miss Jessica jumping in there. Y'all, I can't remember what number I wrote down. I'm going to have to wait for y'all to get done guessing before I can look. I done forgot to change my number so many times. I can't be changing numbers in my head. I have a hard enough time remembering my name half the time anymore. So, hey, the one thing I do enjoy about selling on Whatnot a whole lot? They send me an email. I just print out all the labels. Everything's done. Payments are done. Everything's done. Anyone else also says you better get in there if you're getting. Okay, closest one without going over. Good luck, y'all. I think I might remember what it is. I think it might be 31. I'm not. Don't quote me on it. I feel like it's 31. So who's the closest without going over? Also, you went over. Closest without going over is it number 25, Shaw's Mining? Seven Stacks had it also. Shaw's was first. Miss Seven Stacks, congratulations. You got it also. Let me see here what I can do, Shaw's. What can I do, Shaw's? What can I do? Shaw's mining, that guy. That Shaw's guy. Who is Sean? Typo, Shaw's. Shaw's mining, that's coming your way. So, Miss Seven Stacks, I do not have a poker chip. But I'll tell you this: if you send me an email, I'll send you one of my whatnot stickers. So Seven Stacks, if you send me an email, I'll send you one of these, just because I appreciate you. Meanwhile, I'll also throw those in with you YouTubers that don't have one of the whatnot stickers. If you're from whatnot, well, I don't think any whatnotters want, except for maybe Silvershire. Just sent my email, Jeff. Thanks again. I appreciate you, Silvershire. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, y'all, most important thing you're going to hear from me ever is God loves you. I'm down for a trade. Oh, girl, I'll just send them to you, Seven Stacks. What do you mean? Look, I have so many of these things made up, they just need good homes. Meanwhile, Miss Seven Stacks, I know you like your poured silver. Y'all, there is a young lady over here on Whatnot, goes by Death Metals Jess. She started trying to set up her YouTube channel a couple of days ago. I'm telling you, she has some of the best raw talent I've ever seen in my life for pouring silver. She makes interactive silver, Seven Stacks. She makes animal skulls. You can move the jaws. She makes pew-pews that you can spin the cylinders and work the action. It's amazing. She does some awesome stuff. So, hopefully she gets her YouTube channel up and running. She is over there on Whatnot. If I could ever get this daggum thing to focus. There you go. She goes by Death Metals Jess. But she's working on setting up a YouTube channel. I can get her over here to start showing you all some of her amazing stuff that she makes. Absolutely amazing. And she does it all by hand. Like, she uses a torch. She don't even use a furnace to melt it. She's amazing. So, anyways, big shout out to her. Y'all go check her out. Hopefully she'll get the YouTube channel running, and then you guys are going to get to go see them, right? Meanwhile, I want y'all to get back to your families. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas. Miss Jessica, all them youngins you have, I know you had a very Merry Christmas. Thank y'all for coming in here this evening and making my Christmas better and brighter. I'm glad to got the see-ins, and I hope to see more of y'all in the future. Meanwhile, thank you again, Miss KK, Hardcore Copper, all the rest of y'all for coming over to Whatnot last night. Big love. I appreciate y'all. Most important thing I can tell you is this is the day that we celebrate Jesus Christ's birthday. He came to this earth just to die for your sins. He died for mine too, and he did that to give us all a second chance at life after death. So I would say take advantage of that. Lean on him for your everything. If you need some silver and gold when you're on this planet, or if you need to sell some, I buy at $2 under melt at all times, even when all the shops around me right now are sitting at $55 an ounce. So if you need to sell some silver or gold, hit me up. I'll buy it at $2 under melt any day of the week except for Sunday. Hit me up on Sunday and I'll buy it from you on Monday. Meanwhile, I sell 6 days a week, 7 if it's after hours on Sunday night. We do auctions on Whatnot. If you need some silver and gold, hit me up. During the auctions, we almost always have something go for under melt at least one time a show, so get over there and grab you some. Most important thing I can tell you is it's Jesus' birthday. Tell that man thank you and tell him happy birthday, y'all. He gave his everything just so you could have life. All right, y'all. God bless, and I will see you in the next one. Merry Christmas, y'all. Make sure to send emails, and I'll see you soon. Bye.